Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Chrono Cross walkthrough. We are just about to start on the, I guess the collection of dragon artifacts, I believe is kind of what we're going to start out doing here. Now, as far as my plan here, okay, so the reason why I actually picked this spot first, or actually what we're going to end up doing here is going for the Earth, I think it's no, I'm sorry, it's not the Earth Dragon, it is the Green Dragon, whichever one that one is. What we actually have to do here is head to the Hydra marshes. I actually didn't catch which world we're in, if it's home or another. I guess if you need to know, you can rewind and check the beginning of the video. But yeah, anyways, the reason why I actually picked the Green Dragon first is we're actually able to pick up another character here, and you know, if you wait to do it, that character will miss out on stars. So again, that's the reason why I decided to take care of this now. So yeah, so we'll go with that. As far as the dragon after that, I think I'll probably go with the black dragon after, is my guess. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure, but what I kind of like to do is, like I said, there's actually in a few of the other videos I've at least alluded to or talked a little bit about some of the side quests, and one of those side quests is for basically, I think you can argue, or maybe there isn't really an argument to even be made whether or not it's Surge's best weapon in the game, but like I said in a couple of the other videos ago, I am definitely going to take care of that, and I would have done it a little bit sooner, but it's just really easy if you I guess kind of do it in this order. So that being said, you know, that will be something that we'll take care of. The first thing that happens here in the Hydra marshes, we saved this little Biba guy from, I don't know, some goblins or whatever, and he'll give you an ancient fruit. And you can also actually get the Biba flute, I think, from this guy too. If you haven't already done that, obviously I was here quite some time ago. And so I already got the Biba flute. I don't know why I'm standing around here. I'm gonna check here if we need to fast forward this or not. No, we're good. We're good. But yeah. So, anyways, like I said, I was here a little bit ago, probably a few videos back, to get the Biba flute. And again, he'll give you the ancient fruit as well. Now, where am I going? What's going on here? I think at first I was a little confused on where you need to use the flute at as well. And it is not here. Yeah, where am I going? Huh. Okay. Well, whatever. I might be in the wrong world, actually. I'm not sure. Because I'm super confused on what I wanted to do. Okay, I guess we're going back. Yeah, I'm sure I was just having some issues remembering which world I needed to actually be in here. Just my guess. Get them mixed up from time to time. This actually does look like the wrong world, come to think of it. But actually, I might be here for a completely different reason. Yep, I think I am. All right, we're gonna find out here. Let's jump in this hole. Oh no, here. Yep. So I'm gonna use this in the wrong spot. So the Biba flute, if you use it here, it'll call the Wingipede, and I believe you have to fight that one, and then that's kind of what makes the hole there in the ground. So that's one place that you can use it, and you know, like I said, that'll bring the Wingipede over, and then you can fight it there. It'll actually, like, I don't know if you can almost say it like crash lands, and it makes a hole there, and then you can jump down. And that's usually if you're going for the save kid. I don't know, you can't really call that a side quest, but if you go with the save kid option, then obviously you go down there and you'll fight the Pentapus or whatever that thing is called. But anyways, let's continue on. There actually is another eligible spot that you can call the Wingipede, and that is, well, I guess I could have pointed the screen out. You can basically call the Wingipede in the same place in both worlds. Now, if you call the Wingipede here in another world and actually travel to, it's called Gaia's Navel, and I'll actually show you guys that here in a little bit. But if you actually travel there right now, you can just pick up some treasures. I think it's mostly denadorite, and you know, so if you feel like you want to stock up on that for whatever reason, or you know you need more of it, I guess go right ahead and go there. Otherwise, it's, I think, kind of a waste, because I'm fairly certain that's the only thing that's actually there. So I'm not sure if I'll have footage of that. I might actually. That actually might be the next video, come to think of it. But for the time being, we're actually going to head there here in the home world. And yeah, so we'll make our flight to the Gaia marshes. It's actually important too to know that that's the only way to actually get there. You can't take your boat to Gaia's Navel, so if you've already attempted, you'll see that the you know, the lettering, I guess I'd say, on Gaia's Navel is kind of I think it's purple, and that just means that you can't land there with your boat. And alright, so here's the Biba again. I think we might have to fight this guy. Bubba Biba. Okay, so I think in the other world, in this spot, you get the flute. And in this world, obviously we'll have to fight him, and we'll get the ancient fruit. I think that's how it all goes down. But alright, so let's crush this guy. Oh man, he called in a buddy before I was able to take him down. That's okay though. Yeah, these things are not going to be doing much damage at this point. I guess I went for the kill shot to get the doppelgang. I'm not sure if that's actually on the list, or on her doppelgang list automatically or not. I actually don't remember. To be honest though, not that great of a doppelgang if I remember correctly. But I suppose for completionist sake, we might as well get it added to the list. Alright, so what do we got going on here? Hey, Beebreese. Very sorry. Okay. That Biba the truth. I feel like adding some sort of Justin Bieber joke here. I'm kind of drawing a blank though. Oh man. Alright, here we are. So I'll walk up to this guy. Yeah, he tells you to use the flute here. And also says that you need the ancient fruit. You need an ancient fruit for every trip. I should say every round trip. So you can fly to the ancient ground and actually fly back, and that will use one ancient fruit, which isn't a big deal, because if you run out of ancient fruit, you just walk back over to the other Biba guy that we just beat down, and he'll give you another ancient fruit. So you can make as many trips here as you need. But anyways, all right, so here we are, arriving in Gaia's Navel for the first time. All right, here she is, little miss. I think this is Leah. Yeah, Leah. Leah is basically a miniature version of Ayla from Chrono Trigger. Her 3 techs, I believe, are named after Ayla's. I think she gets rock throw, is it tail spin, I think, and then I think she gets triple kick. I think that's her techs, which pretty cool. I don't know. She gets monstrous HP, and I don't remember about her real other. I don't know what other stats she gets that are real strong or not, but she's a yellow innate. I don't know how useful I'd say. Well, so she's one of those characters again that I rarely use, but one thing that I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to stick her in the party for a little bit. Reason being, I wanted to, you know, max out her stats while I had the chance. Now, if you want to leave this area, you can. There's certain spots though it can be a little bit tricky on where you need to actually blow the Biba flute to get back. And I'll show you that spot. I don't know if it's going to end up being in this video or if it ends up being the next one. I'm not sure, but it can. I'll be completely honest. It can be a little annoying trying to get back. I had some issues there with getting the right spot to use the flute at. And then these guys here, you'll notice I will mostly be stealing from them almost every chance I can get, and the reason for that is that you'll get, I believe they're earth charms, and I think you might even be able to get forest charms here. And so the earth charm, I believe you can break that down into what would that be, like the green? So that would be like the shiny leaf or something like that. And then I think the other one is the earth charm, and I believe that breaks down into shiny. Oh, it's whatever you get by using a yellow summon. So I don't know if this method is all that efficient, but I usually figure that while I'm here, I might as well. You know, being that I'm gonna be taking down all these enemies anyways. And then one other thing that you need to know is I believe you need to kill every single enemy here to progress. So you know you'll have to climb all the way up here, grab the chest, and then these pterodactyl things or whatever will attack. Here's obviously me stealing some. I got a cloud cape there. To be honest though, there isn't really much here other than out of the boss fights that are all that unique, I'd say, for steel wise, or useful. Yeah, maybe useful is a better term to use. But again, you know, those forest charms and the earth charms, those are pretty nice. Like I said, I like to break them down, and then I don't have to, you know, try to farm shiny materials by using summons. Now, to be honest, that's not that big of an issue. It's pretty easy to get your shiny materials using summons. I just for whatever reason I decided to use this method instead, and that can actually be applied to the rest of the charms in the game too. So if you find if you don't enjoy, you know, summoning in order to get your shiny materials, you can very well go about doing this with or in other areas as well. For sure though, I mean, to be honest though, the only real drawback of kind of going about it this method is there's some enemies later on, or basically if you go the summon route, and especially if you well, I guess it doesn't apply to all of the summons, but some of the summons you can get earlier by trapping them. And if you summon that way, obviously you're actually able to get the shiny materials much earlier than, you know, if you wait and kind of do it this way, I suppose, if that makes sense. But I know specifically, at least the white summon, I think it's the unicorn. I don't think that actually damages enemies. I could be wrong. I don't know that I've actually ever used it, but I think it just increases your magic defense. So if I guess the only real way then to get I think it's shiny salt at this point in the game would be to, you know, find something that you can steal, like white brooches or I think it's angel charms. But I just don't think that those are even accessible yet in any quantity, really. And that won't be the case for quite some time yet. So you're kind of, almost say kind of boned for the time being, which is unfortunate, but... Ah, gosh, that's right. All right, so these little guys, the little prehistorics or whatever these guys are, they use that, is it Jurassic Beat or something like that, which is so annoying because it makes your characters, I would say, confused, because they'll attack they'll attack their own, you know, teammates as well as enemies. So I think, you know, typically in other games that's considered confusion. So anyways, yeah, so just keep up that, and it's so annoying because the animation time for that ability is really long too. So this, to be honest, I'll be completely honest, this is probably my least favorite place in the entire game. Number one, you're forced to fight all of these enemies, and two, these prehistoric guys are so annoying. So that's my take on this area and how I feel it's super crazy annoying. In case you wanted to know or cared about my opinion. Alright. It took long enough, huh? That's the other annoying thing about these battles, and because since your characters kind of go berserk, you kind of just... I guess or that specific battle wasn't that bad. I don't feel like my characters really attack themselves very much, but boy, when they do, that just makes things so much longer and more annoying. But yeah, so as you can see here, I did skip, or it's looking like I'm passing by some of these enemies, which is actually pointless. I really needed to you know, take them down. So unfortunately, this area gets a little strung out, or lengthy, maybe I should say, because I'm going to end up doing some backtracking. Obviously, we are going to need to beat those enemies. So I think I just wanted to, you know, do a decent job of making sure all the treasures got covered here. I guess that was probably my top priority. Alright, Denadorite. Well, good thing I did kill this guy, though. Otherwise, we'd have to do some backtracking to get to him. Oh my gosh, 3 more. Ugh. At least they're kind of funny. They're jumping around all crazy. Yeah, yeah. These must not be friends of Leah's. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Looks like her weak attack, it kind of looks like she like hip checks them or something. I guess I never really noticed that before. It looks kind of funny though. Alright, so let's drop the feral cats here. Bring out the cats now. Lynx is a crazy cat lady. Okay. Alright, let's see this. Hip check? Let's see it. Do it. No. No. What? What? Oh, maybe the camera was just a little funky that earlier there. It looked like she hip checked him, but I don't think that's the case anymore. It was pretty clear that she was swinging her axe there. Oh no. So if I had any of the, what are they, the red brooches or the red, I think maybe even the red charm? Let me check here. I want to make sure. I can't remember which one prevents red status effects, or if both of them do. Let's see here. Okay, so, well, let's see here. The yellow brooch, protection against anti-yellow and yellow status effects. So I assume, oh yeah, so it is only the brooch. Okay. It looks like the charms only prevent like the anti, you know, whatever color. So like the angel charm, that's anti-white only, but it won't prevent white status effects. So it looks like I need brooches, which I don't even know if I've got any red brooches at the moment. I know they're stealable from Lava Boys, but that's way later on in the game. And that's actually I think you can technically consider that a side quest as well. At least the area that they are in. Let me check though. I kind of want to get a solid answer because, to be honest, those that red status effect business is super annoying right now. Let's see here. There we go. Let's see here. Let's see here. Red brooch. Alright, so Lava Pyre, or sorry, Lava Boy. Oh, but it's a rare steel. That's rough. Ugh. Mountain Pyre Home. Yeah, wow. So, as of right now, I guess I would have had to go to, Mountain Pyre Home, and you know, like I said though, that's a rare steel from Lava Boys, so I guess you could argue that it's worthwhile, but I don't know. The amount of time now, I'm gonna say no, because the amount of time that you would probably spend trying to steal those from Lava Boys, because again, it's the rare steel, and you know, I guess at the very least, if you could get one for Lynx, that would be huge. You know, 2 would be even better, but I don't know. That's hard to say. That's a real toss-up. I'd say, you know, maybe if you really want to get one for Lynx, then you'd be good to go. He's just he's a monster, you know, as far as damage. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on the red brooch. And its relation to Gaia's navel. Okay. Alright, so we've got one of these little prehistoric crazies that I hate. So I'll probably try to focus him down first. Yeah, and we're gonna steal from him too. Pillage. To pillage your goods. Alright, there's an earth charm, very nice. So here the prehistoric's got the earth charm, and then the whatever these praying mantis thingamajigs have the other one. What would that be, the forest charm then? Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Oh gosh, that's right. I forgot about these guys using poison all the time too. So, to be honest, in my last playthrough or my latest playthrough, I got poisoned so many times here. It was ridiculous. And I probably went through close to 30 antidotes. Now, to be honest though, poison isn't that big of a deal. And I really don't think that it's all that necessary, especially if you have your healing elements equipped kind of the way I do, and you know, I guess if you're playing the same way I am, where you end up with a lot of element levels, I guess, built up at the end of combat, so you know, so that your character's kind of like auto heal, I guess I would say. Then I wouldn't worry too much about the poison, and I would just kind of leave it on your characters until, I guess, until a later point, because you're just gonna get poisoned so many times here that I don't really think it's all that worth it to, you know, remove it after every single battle. I just don't think it's worthwhile. I would say too, the other thing with that is, you know, earlier on in the game, I feel like poison makes more of an annoyance, or it's more relevant early game. Just because you have less health to work with, and you know, when you're constantly taking, you know, whatever it is, 1 damage for every stamina used. That adds up really, really quickly, you know, when you've got a really, really small HP pool. Whereas now, later on, obviously we're close to 400. I mean, 350 or so. And, you know, so poison just isn't as relevant as it used to be. So, again, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Just kind of go about your business. Alright, so there's another one down. I forgot how long this area takes because we have to kill all of the enemies here. So if you don't, like I said earlier, you can't progress. And you'll basically, I think what ends up happening there, speaking of healing myself, I think what ends up happening is if you don't take out all these enemies, there's a little a barrier that prevents you from progressing into the area where the green dragon is at. So again, we'll have to actually, you know, defeat all of the enemies, and that's on multiple screens too. I think this whole area, it basically repeats itself. So, you know, if you just, I think it's basically I mean, you could think of it as a circle. You know, so if you keep going one way or the other, you'll just end up in the same areas over and over. So again, you know, take care of or kill off all of the enemies and all of the, I think it's either 3 or maybe it's 4 screens total, and then you'll be able to you know, progress. So obviously we've got a few enemy groups left. I'm not sure why I'm skipping this one though. I think at a certain point I had forgotten that I needed to kill off everything. Oh yeah, okay, so we did miss a treasure chest up here. And there's a battle. Ooh, very nice. Only one pterodactyl this time. Or pterodact. I think they have to abbreviate it. Could be wrong on that. Thought it was pterodact. I don't know. Yep, pterodact. What would have been two more letters? While on the end of that. And another cloud cape. Toss that one in the collection. I do like that flap ability. It looks like they're laughing. I don't know. When they're about to use it. Like, this'll get him. Look at his little spaded tail, too. That's cute. Oh, what's with all the misses? Jeez, buddy. Get with the program. It's not doing us any good. Alright, we're getting close. The end of the video is coming up, so we gotta be close. Inferno! Ended up with so many Inferno elements in this playthrough. It was crazy. Alright, let's crawl down here. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna end up doing here is we'll take care of this whatever praying mantis thingamajig, and then I think I'm gonna end up just saving the game, and we'll continue on with Gaia's Navel in the next video. There are not too many enemy groups left, so the next video should feel like we're getting a little more done, I guess. But alright, anyways, I'm going to cut the commentary here. Like I said, there's pretty much just battle footage, I suppose, at the end of this, so I don't know that any more commentary is really going to do us much good. So I hope this guide was helpful, though, and hope you guys join me for more. Alright, thanks for watching.